Hello, Angbana Aninde Nina Sunechi. Mo ka Dr. Emmanuel Tawasi Yandela. Ya la mabenem ka benem hama week. Wanda nase umaya me ne video hwa ke week or mom ke week. Wolone akana sidwam zeheme ke bendo finance man success. So unfortunately last week every him be bishi. True, I don't to learn a video. So yeah, no, let me discuss something where we on causes of failure. Kaka now on Alzheimer. I have about 20 or 9, so I just 10 major causes of failure, and I'm not giving the order of priority as in 1, 2, 3. Now. So out of 20 million 10. The other 10 also the remaining one you may call on more or you may chat me up. I will give you the remaining one. And there are kanga 10 kana or much in a fee in life here. Some are within our control, some are not within our control. For example, number 1, if you are giving birth maybe you find yourself you are giving birth in a background, unfavorable hereditary background. In Malo, we inherit a background that was not favorable. You don't have power over it, but it can also go a long way to influence or play or determine whether you succeed or you fail in life. Unfavorable hereditary background could be that maybe you do a hit tumbolo setting angle with you. My malo here angle doing be angle black you angle black stop wall making the best part of Uma wall. You understand? Or do an angle will affect health challenge or thereby ungwe agere linkwa or vanam zhemekum mawoga. Or do it from a background that aka adzane you to a point that ufati odzama kantaga shin imalo do ya from a background or maybe bamalo maybe gun zayolo or kitio sanity. Maybe if I can't begin about Hindu man by over from that kind of background. Affecting successes in life. So you don't have control over it because you only inherit it. So it's one cause of failure all over from unfavorable hereditary background, either in terms of angle or over from background or opportunities being maga because maybe Makantaga as a result of maybe your offer to Kimben Makantaga because though telu yoga go yoga and then can affect your chances of succeeding in life. And then other ones but me them no they are within your ability or influencing one positively, and then you can also control it. Okay, one of the factors that affect people that determine whether you succeed in life or not, if you marry a wrong partner. Let me tell you, a wrong partner, you succeed in life. You will always struggle in life because she no more have a great percentage you contributing to Umawo. The choice of a partner is very critical. And a choice of a partner should be determined based on dreams. I know where I want to go in life. And I know the kind of woman that will fit into my life. So kwala naka hama kwasi bayan salem moga. Because I know that a mistake in terms of marriage will forever affect more. So the choice or selection of a partner has a lot to do whether you succeed in life or wrong. Pini yomba we kasa around we. Bagene ba fanchi otsahe yavega. Kawe kuton yawe mam solo bam tumbo yile we achumba avoiding yamba yaga. How can somebody with that kind of background or family na have productivity na? She people kai kwasi kai help meet to know so. Then imagine that instead of no help meet, you're like a source of trouble, disaster, tension. You back bang her age vega because of Zayomba here. So we don't know so shungu kwasi you must be deliberate on the choice of a partner. I don't go kwasi ungwe visions, ungwe great dreams. Koda eolu na fatiwa now with support with dreams man coming to reality guy enjoy yam. You will suffer. Make a little progress, or you don't threatening ye kwasi no growing too fast. Kakwala yomba gene ba what we call insecurities ku mave we so kwasi we na nzahemenga. Aro kwasi go making progress. Let's say na go masters ga kwasi go first degree kwasi go no master mana kwa gbana kwala ga na achia. Kakwala yomba gene ka mo ya instead of we kwasi na save value ya we killing kaseki villages. But with Zamakranta just because they want to come and bossy Kasimbane. So also Zaheme succeeding in life, not successful in life, you must be deliberate about choice or partner. Never know a Kasiga, don't make mistake in marriage. Don't make mistake in marriage. You're gonna pay her younger because they made you wrong choices on marriage. Ungu nonso ungwe dreams ya ke kwaso na say dreams bula uza wasen with ya. You understand? Kwaso na say with having those dreams. Ulu kwaso so zama be ke nonso na provide we a shoulder to lean upon so that unu kwanda so ye wo lola ya. So many yo zakalaga, many knows, many castles zakalaga because you have a wrong man, in the wrong woman kumabe. Then another thing again, uga now na succeed gaka indiscipline. Indiscipline go in so many ways. I don't remember what call indiscipline ya. Indiscipline say me fati wala me throughout niya basisi bega. Na mete so manifestation of indiscipline. Indiscipline can be also in the area of finance. Indiscipline can be in the area of even managing sexual urges. Yomba geni unawe kwa nyale kinyowe kituje yawe kakawo dota. I know yomba geni ba nyale kinyowe kiwe ajile yawe man pim so 1.5 because ba nyale nya ya kaye mebujo da man pim so le ya ma kodi 1.5 ida man ajile gene 5,000 10,000 jile yawe ta hotel black chikura kumaweta helega because nyale kinyowe kiwe. They mismanage money. That indiscipline. Indiscipline Ghana, you change your values quickly just because uncle and your local what you call. You find you managing yale yoga. You find you managing urges oga was no social kwasi. Unege hama kwasi ya also clean. How can you succeed with that kind of life? Indisciplined life. Hama kwasi unege miya kongo whole number. How will you survive? How will you succeed? So I don't go double poor mongo number from kasi uta shine trata shin poor ki yangiya. Imagine the cause boy uyilan kasembane. Let me tell you, I don't go discipline ga offer to succeeding in life ga. Pine yon babuli we kasi chocho. Nenge how umavelia. So if you must succeed, you must be disciplined. Discipline in terms of finance, discipline in terms of time, discipline in the area of kasi, along with discipline in the area of no so. Tama kwase chukega. Yombagane because by indiscipline, we came by kasi by bang. Shimba kasi kamba loan discipline ga ke no so bang. Angin will affect productivity. We fight your learn organic because by battling with health challenges as a result of indisciplined lifestyle. So indiscipline is one among Zayo. Akanga again being. She another aspect who succeed, yeah. You but who develop sufficient education. Now when we talk about sufficient education, yes, Saudi University. As a matter of fact, you may go to university and not be a successful human being. Now, sufficient education, if you must succeed, a functional education. Now, functional education, education who acquire kwamia. So, alu, ungu educated ya. Now, first education only need self-awareness. Fa olu ya. Fa kuofa cho elema kuofa cho elenga. Alu fuck ululu, you fuck over your area, you know your strength, you know your weakness. You didn't know where are those opportunities but strength don't by where no. And what are those threats but who avoid? Say in public administration, we're going to go about SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat analysis. You need those to do all those things. Oh, then kualaya. For areas where no strength, that is education. Now, along with weakness that over from Tumbulu Rulu and Yaliki Tindi with Zam University Gaya, Ube secondary school yem da hand to move. Ube to move any to move una 3 years ya. At the end of that 3 years, over to move and you start earning money. So you can also be educated in a particular trade. Nengawang but gonna go Zamakanta go babu Tomu na chibin dispensing chibin book or Ghana Jamaican book chemist. Now by one because with a hand tom like giving Ben but who ideas in those areas is education. Boy data was it how much na so in other university but again here because in the name so university any course in which you don't go. I am of the opinion that I also Zamakanta hingon ya. Pineyo kan makanta la se mo dreams ava kan makanta na se mo tiabuno achieving kwamno hene kuma. I'm so learn a medical doctor. Yes, Mizaki University. I'm so know a lawyer Mizaki University. You understand? Then okay, me be makanta ka kwamno le na mijene. But education you must get functional education, relevant education. The banton yale that one key university also is university saga. That reading any course ga. Who apply medicine and no zoology or then mango hosa. You don't have to. I look at dream also a medical doctor, yeah, no go a medical doctor. But the bang go anything key university also zama kantaga. At the end of the day, you'll be frustrated. Zama kanta, Zua education one relevant to course or lung ya. At 1 year so that Bujin boy and so that the one again was on a V time. Why can't you to one that one in football academy so that Kuala with direct link to dreams manna? I also know a musician. Why waste your time with university? Go to music school. That you understand? So education, always sufficient education, yeah. Who was who succeeding in woman? But don't go sophisticated education, Gaia. I am telling you, I can't get game alpha cho or Juana me Gaia. Then another thing that is affecting or making people not to succeed when you have a negative personality. Where flowing yoga. You are arrogant, pride and get clear. All of your one work waga. Ufahama kwa humbahamuchi. You understand? How much you can look down on now? It's a negative personality. You have to getting along very with that. And one of the greatest capital every human being need in life is what we call social capital. Social capital is one of the most important capital you need. Nyali, there are places by Nyali you give your now with solution. But because a good social capital, on a book, be Nyali for your bone. So, negative personality one of the causes of failure kuma. He don't find your your colleagues or he tonga. He makanta pongo juanve classmates oga. Neighbors open about juanve wega. How will you survive? Success is as a result of the network we call keep in life here. Bagandi pongo juanve vega. Bakwawo pongo juanve vega. Pakejumo pongo juanve vega. Now where here you are saying you ever hamaji. So many a times can you cover complain about what's in vega you have a helping hand guy checking wo. Sometimes the negative personality in ways send people away. How much you can help me? Na via na lu around environment that look positive. Oh, character walk waga. How much offer one? How can you succeed? You understand? Who looking down on people just because we in back class over. It's a negative personality. So again, you are saying you can work from people behind you or below you. So again, you are saying you can work from your babulusha hemeya. But a relationship will over your band can determine whether they will give you that helping hand or stand there for way in the time of need. So negative personality also affects your chances of well-known successful or alone a failure. Now, another thing is that another cause of failure is that you don't have a purpose in life. If I want to living for that, you don't have a well-defined purpose. Because purpose can determine how the driver of pursuing anything in life. I'm a university lecturer here because I dreamed about it. I started preparing to be a university lecturer years ago. You understand? Shame you get party because it's part of my purpose in life to be a public official who may address on public issues through the instrumentality of public policy. You must have a dream. You must have a purpose. Simba again, Simba Aqua, Mom, no guide and most because in the next 10 years, can you so longer? You are open to anything. When you are open to anything, that means you cannot have something tangible. When you don't have a well-defined purpose, you cannot succeed. Because you may not even have, what are those things to the measurable indicators to say would you move on the right track or on the wrong path? Because we're a purpose guy. Some again he gonna kagan and guy deliberating for me, I'm not into them. Why? Because of the purpose for my life. Any much on succeed near now way purpose. Any much on no successful now live a purpose-driven life. Along with a purposeful driven person there, can hama call available. Your badzan club, unguke club. Your badzan anything your bamana ka ungukele. Purpose can guide where restraint no matter. There are places I cannot go. There are things I cannot do. Not because of anything, because of the purpose of one. So many times you're going to be bad successful because they don't have a well-defined purpose for existence. What's your plan for the next 10 years? Bamiga. What's your plan for evening? Bamiga. Bad plan for Kwamomga. So when you don't have a well-defined purpose, you may be pushed to anything by either pressure, peer pressure, or environmental pressure, or any kind of pressure, not pushing you to anything. And that will make you not to be a successful person. Now, another thing who learn successful is what we call persistence. Persistence can even when we go on the track at Zion balloon, set bank balloon, but called give up guy. You're going to hear Makanta 4 years. We give up, we drop along the way because they were not persistent. Nothing good comes easy. Organic bechan bongos equal. Nothing good comes easy. This I know. I'll keep on pushing till I find, or I'll keep on searching till I found. Now that is a purposeful life. How long persistent get I been for achieving magachu kwa more success have after series of trials, failures, and disappointment. Yeah, University Ahmadu Bello, University Zaria, ito makanta sha Ahmadu Bello University Zaria. Yam zayan gane ya kwa ya loga. Kendi huwa ya loga, nyale ke lukitaga. Yam zayan University la mama wa kamwe mom zamon da nagi University ya Luya, so that alo when bakata hon baka mo bum go ma alone my mamza makata because young gon blood cancer of the breast cancer. It was at that point we do admission. Yam no jam makata ngane ya the whole of Koyam mama da gbanjonjo yila lapo. Young gon da gbanjo yila lapo lava nam 9,000. Yam zanda nyolo zaire yam kibe kachi Koyam asishima just here 1,000 naira plus. More. Nigga want to gonna yila Barnabas in the mo one gonna cook beji. So yam lavena so tea yam kana man down one was in. So yeah, one at Tom's I'm a roommate now. I'm a roommate now. They introduced Moe Mongo in Ghana. Once so squatting on our condition we haven't never come on what a net door. I be you alia kilo ho never be you alia kilo. So yam one net door. My aqua bay. Nyale Yankee Bay and Ghana. Oh, the university got no 2 weeks got when yalega. I'm going to gently and I'm going to warm. I'm going to am to 2 or 1 member that tea. Kikas walk, I'll look at Jimmy Makanta. I'm that 2 hour Kwasila now 300 naira. 2004. I was like, I'm 300 naira 2. Zambia now 400 so that menu or Google Mehidea. Makataka for how much? So yeah, but along the line I thought so I remember that day. On my word at 10 months you make one to go to class one yeah. What for shinging a chunk and I relating video temple and I'm pinay. I'm going Ungo Zana ma molo Shumagan Kamo Shumagan Kaimon Demon Yankwa. Aha Shumagan Kam ball wanted to beside Niaga the last day with him Makantane. Some kind of man going Nagamonaka the last day Nagamo Makantane. Makantane for how much you more humba me. Olumno on a tea or like classmate one James Anna Naga one him conscious Konya. Sombula Nana Yongi. I want to know the use come more than 10 swagger. Yan want a Tom's Amway room now. Introduce my Mungo in Ghana. Or anytime you journey calling Mova Equa Yankee drop a kid drawer, Mom G. Kabayanda G. Kwayam Yavo Nation Killer to my classmate. On the car was in the midst of this challenge, I'm quit. I have every reason to quitting in that university. As a matter of fact, Yango Yam changing Liga, he Congo campus, FCS mates, I'm Bagani, Yan, we drama, bro, Yandela. Where is that your rapper shirt? Because rapper shirt was the only shirt you have to fit on my body. I didn't quit. There was no money, there was no form of support, but I didn't quit. Persistent in the midst of challenges is one of the indicators of a successful human being. I had every reason. Now I'm a university lecturer. I'm not going to quit just because of carryover. I'm going to quit because maybe we expect a certain amount of money in Naviga. All throughout my educational journey, young me to school fees. Always I'm to school fees one. Most times at the verge of closure, I'm keeping school fees. I never deter. I still continue. Persistence is one of the hallmark of a successful human being. Anybody who now succeed in life or generate electricity. How many times did he fail? Record Kayola Yang Bakuma 100 times, but persist. Most of the inventors, but we invent one thing or the other, they had one quality of persistence. They never give up in the midst of challenges and trials and setbacks. But going on, Chukuma God give up. Anytime we encounter a little challenge or setback, you might call ready giving up. You can't succeed with that mindset. So you need to know. I look for succeed. They are one of the quality who become more persistent. They giving up. Always be ready that no matter what comes my way, I will succeed. I will achieve my purpose. Then when I know gune, and then me close video near because let me check back. Let me on this issue again. And then there is what we call procrastination. Procrastination can another call me as one of the causes of failure in the life of many people. Opportunities any kwogbo hingo any kwogbo ya de over yumbagene ba kwa ka people kai walungu sluggish who end in poverty. Alo on the review kwa to way ewo ya. Please they define kwala to another time ba. Many a times ka on the car review kwa to way wo kwa na wo kwa na ka me de pe tame na tame. Things are look better than me. No success come when every expectation are low at that time. Alongo can say was one yalecho here makata yagemo here makata. Alongo can say the dream job wo on never you here you do here you will never have. My dream has been to know a lecturer. The university I'm working, which is the Benue State University, now Reverend Father Moses Osho Dasi University. Before I am the interview in different universities 7. But why young opportunity no vagaya? I'm well in the car again. I'm the testing teacher. In my country, chuku. Yam opportunities but getting teokrika. Me chimi gene chuku. I never. So my welcome along the testing I don't waste time. Can't be willing one. I'm procrastinating my bigger because there is never there's a harm of one. So don't wait for a better opportunity. Start today. Take a step near. Here. I wrote to Ogbenda Utongu on the car crate with the next space. Never again anybody killing Tom so do a Tombo government. But Tombo government go back can't you do a call chuku or gene on willing while on can opportunity la vaga. Kasimba gene ba Tomga. But instead of Tumana be you ten pure water. Bagani you ten course. Bagani about 10 one. Just think about anything away. He will then. I don't go so no Makanta. They can yes sir. Ozo a Nyaliki school fees you hear Makanta guy. I never had Nyaliki school fees any time in my life. Yam be first degree so jam master yam me INEC registration in 2011. Nyaliki yam zwa me kaki yam yam phone here. By election of that same year, man they can be school fees. Faith is this the substance of things we hope for. The evidence of things not yet seen. Now the GG. People can bave someone regime very no GG he is and is a rewarder of them that diligently seeking. Always faith hinter the go for your momoga and faith kakwaka see address the challenge of procrastination. So I'm gonna I come on in the car always Tom Shamia. I know who is a successful person. There are many. I'm choosing them. I haven't had these ones, but I'm mentioning there are other ones. I have like 20 causes of failure. These few ones we discuss even in there. They are just few. On these issues. So Nang Kambo and Dr. Emmanuel Tawasi Yandela. So thank you.